Check out the ice up in the Champlain. I don't know what water this is, but it's all washed up and backed up. Huge ice chunks.
How far is that tree down? It's way the ways, quite a ways. This is pretty interesting. This is good timing.
Across New York and Vermont, rivers began breaking under spring warmth as drifting ice gathered into dangerous jams, blocking channels and raising water levels, while emergency officials watched closely for flooding threats. Near Morrisonville, along the Saranac River, emergency crews evacuated several residents from vulnerable homes after a stubborn ice jam formed upstream, raising concern that a release could send water rushing through neighborhoods.
I was standing here and it all broke loose. It started moving. This is the Saranac River. It's heading into the... Oh, it just stopped. Again. Oh, it's moving again. Oh, look at this. That's cool. Yeah, big ass tree right there.
On the Great Chazy River in northern New York, packed ice blocked the channel, sending water across a campground in Moores, where slabs shoved structures aside and damaged property near the river. Farther south, the Ausable River surged as broken ice raced through Adirondack valleys before piling into a long jam near Ausable Forks, briefly lifting water toward major flood stage before shifting downstream.
Do a little video of my backyard. The water has went down a little bit. Excuse the mess. This is the Chazy River.
Along Vermont's Missisquoi River, an ice jam near Ennisburg Falls forced water over nearby banks, flooding low areas and prompting warnings for communities between Richford and Ennisburg as crews monitored shifting ice.
It's slowing down.
Another huge one. Just save the trees.
Even when flooding stayed minor, the grinding movement of ice slabs carried immense force, capable of bending railings, uprooting docks, shifting small buildings, and scouring riverbanks as frozen blocks piled and scraped. Ice jam floods often appear with little warning because water rising behind the blockage may seem calm until the barrier shifts, breaks apart, and sends a surge racing downstream toward towns and bridges. Residents living near vulnerable riverbanks were urged to remain alert, gather essentials, and prepare for quick evacuation, because water trapped behind ice barriers can climb rapidly and reach homes, roads, fields overnight.
Oh my God, Willow, do you want to say anything for the camera?
Oh my God, no.
Oh my God, look at the ice jam. It's
I
so
know, it's
cool.
so cool. It made a whole new river.
A whole new river. Ah, see, there's the new river. There's the old river. There's the new river. There's the old river.
Emergency managers tracked river gauges, weather forecasts, and satellite images to understand where ice was moving and which communities might face flooding if jams expanded, shifted, or suddenly released pent-up water. Forecasters cautioned that continued warmth, rainfall, and melting snow would keep rivers swollen and capable of producing new jams as drifting ice traveled farther downstream, searching for tight bends, bridges, or narrows.
Look at this ice jam under the Twin Bridges. Look at all this. That's insane.
The ice came up about 10 feet last night. Really bunched up now and a lot higher.
A rapid warm spell weakened winter ice, while melting mountain snowpack poured fresh runoff into rivers, accelerating breakup and pushing flows downstream until they jammed at bends, bridges, narrows, creating flood danger.
Yeah, every spring. It's just some massive winds like this one.
All right, it was so cold and of course ice. Whew.
Oh yeah. Yeah, big ice jam apparently. Down where Ausable River has her kayak. That's not good. That has to clear out.
Snowmelt rushing from forested slopes pours into tributaries, feeding the Missisquoi, Ausable, Saranac, and Chazy Rivers, increasing current speed and pushing fractured ice downstream until pieces collide, compress, and freeze together again.
Oh man, this shit starts moving. This is what I'm standing next to. I think I'm going to step back a little further. It's moving pretty good right now.
I just got my finger in there.
Cold winters across the Adirondack and Green Mountains allow thick river ice to form each year, setting the stage for dramatic spring breakups when warmer air and runoff begin tearing sheets apart. Many of these rivers flow north toward Lake Champlain, meaning ice and meltwater from surrounding mountains quickly funnel downstream, increasing pressure on narrow channels where flows can stack together and trigger floods.
Okay.
Heavy stuff moved down in. I moved my car out last night. It's afraid it's going to come right up over the bank. I'm going to do a little bit of
Because several rivers share the same watershed draining toward Lake Champlain, conditions on one channel often signal rising risk for others, where moving ice might lodge again and build another dangerous jam. Communities across the region have long memories of similar spring events when stacked river ice transformed quiet waterways into temporary dams, forcing authorities to close roads, warn neighborhoods, and watch gauges constantly.
There's a lady on the walk bridge. It must have been cool when it started moving, be standing on that walk bridge.
Together, these ice jam incidents demonstrated how quickly shifting weather river ice and mountain runoff can combine to threaten communities across northern New York and Vermont during the transition from winter-spring. Ice jams formed when moving slabs of river ice clustered together, restricting the current and forcing water to rise upstream, sometimes spilling beyond banks and threatening nearby roads, homes, and farmland communities.
Yeah, don't go down there. There's already water on the road.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because we just have planned to walk and
No,
not possible.
it's coming very fast.
Okay.